cook it up in that VTuber community. I'm running shit, I got diplomatic immunity. I run my mouth and there's no getting it through to me. I'm Lumi, such a poet, I speak this shit all so beautifully. King, I'm killing it, killing shit, this ain't new to me. Such a lonely road traveled, I do it dutifully. I see the pleasure in solo, so I just murder shit. And if I die and perish, my channel.
What's up, what's happening, people? For those of you who don't know who I am the one and only Lumiere Grimson. I am the alter ego of the MC in my own web novel. I love to indulge in hood rat activities, and I am a complete fucking degen. But this is not about me. This is about this lovely dragon mommy we got here today. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, my name's Gwen Valentine. I'm a cosmic dragon VTuber. I also happen to make video games on the real for a job, so I don't stream that often, but I'm trying my best, and I'm chaotic and ADHD as fuck, so
Ooh.
Fun times ahead.
Ooh, a dragon and a video game developer.
Uh-huh.
And you got ADHD? Oh, fuck. That's like
Yeah,
triple threat right
fun
there.
little package. Mm-hmm.
So obviously, you know, kind of the rundown of how we're going to do this. Actually, you probably don't. So let me give you the rundown. First, we're going to do the basic vanilla VTuber questions, Oshis, blah, 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 etc., etc. Then from there, we'll go into the rapid fire round. After the rapid fire round, we'll start talking a little bit more IRL content. And then wherever the conversation leads from there is where it will go. These are roughly an hour to an hour and a half. So babble as much as you would like. I would love to hear all the yapping from you today.
Oh, no, don't tell me that.
All right, well, fucking let's get right into it. So, Gwen, why don't you drop your handles on all of your social medias and tell us where you are most active on?
Most active on Twitter right now, and that's at Gwen Valentine VT.
Okay.
Pretty much, I think it's the same for Blue Sky. Oop, I don't know. I haven't been on there forever. But also on YouTube and TikTok and Twitch, which is Gweneira_Valentine. Those are all the same. And Blue Sky is at Gwen Valentine VT.bluesky.social. So yeah, I was right. It's Gwen Valentine. But everything else is kind of long. So that's Neira, not Nier.
Why don't you give
Everyone
them
messes
the
that up.
no give them the full give them the full spelling of it. They need that full thing.
Okay, GWENEIRA, Gweneira _Valentine. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to spell Valentine.
If you don't know how to spell Valentine, yeah, that's all I'm saying.
There's some problems.
Yeah, yep. I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. So, like I said, we're gonna talk a little bit more of the vanilla VTuber type shit first, you know, and then we'll get into the real type shit. So, first and foremost, explain the inspiration behind your OC, if you would.
So I've always kind of just liked space in general.
Yep.
And I really also like dragons. And I'm Chinese, like ethnically. So I thought, why not? Why not make a space dragon VTuber person? And then the bits and pieces of, like, I guess, look-wise just came from various different video game characters and then just putting my own twist on it.
So, okay, so you are partially Chinese and you love dragons in space. Now, here's the question. Is your zodiac sign a dragon?
No, I'm a rat. My mom's a dragon, though.
Oh no!
I know.
You know that's not good for you because my zodiac sign is a snake.
Oh no! Listen. We can overcome our differences. Okay, I believe in that. We just have to have lots of communication.
Yeah, I would imagine so, considering like I'm your natural predator.
Oh, please don't. I mean, you could. Well, well. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Say it with your chest.
Well, I was just gonna say, if you wanted to eat me, let's at least do the first interview first, and then we can go there. But I'm just saying.
Let me at least take you to dinner first. God damn.
Exactly.
Jesus. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking fun one. I can already tell. Oh my God.
I told you, don't tell me to yap. It's gonna go in places that I don't think.
That's see, that's the beauty of being a VTuber is you can yap and say whatever the fuck you want with like almost zero
True.
consequence. You know, I say almost zero because, you know, there's some things that you really can't or shouldn't say, but you know, we really won't go into those topics today. Let's see. Okay, so we got the explanation behind the OC. Now, if you don't have one, okay, that's completely fine. But if you do have one, who is your quote unquote Oshi in the community?
Joel.
Porcelain Maid?
Yeah, porcelain maid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
He's just so chaotic. It's so hilarious. I love the fact that he just constantly yells at his chat. I don't yell at my chat. They yell at me. But it's just a really, really funny relationship that he has with his community. And he's always like really super sincere. So
I've actually watched a couple of Porcelain Maid's streams. He's one of the few like bigger VTubers that I've actually like you know, like decided to go into their fucking shit and like, you know, drop biddies and like just interact with. I think he's cool as fuck. Honestly,
yeah.
I love like the whole you know, the whole like what do they call that? God damn, the whole lore behind his VTuber
he's
model
got some
and
really
everything.
cool lore. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude's a fucking G for sure. Okay, well, what is the end goal with this whole content creation thing? What do you wish to achieve in your whole content creation journey?
I think just making a community where I can just chillax and just be myself. Because even though it's streaming and I'm not going to be 100,000% me on stream, I still try to be as authentic as I can while still keeping some things private.
Of course.
Just because my job is kind of blah.
Oh no.
So my community is kind of where I get to relax and kind of chill out and be silly. So that's pretty much it. If I can get partner in the process, hey, that'd be great. But you know, I don't ever think I could make streaming my like full-time gig. I think not having a steady income stresses me out.
Okay, so would that be the only reasoning as to why you wouldn't potentially take content creation as a full-time thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if I could get like enough income to be fully sustainable and consistent enough to where I wouldn't have to worry about it, then yeah, I'd probably give it a shot. But I think I'd always kind of be concerned finance-wise.
Yeah, so obviously most people who know me fairly well know that I used to sell mortgages and shit, and mortgages, like selling mortgages, is all commission based. So it's a very similar situation. You know, 1 month you'll make like $2,000 and then the next month you'll make like 20 grand and shit. So I would rather not have that influx of fucking, you know, income and stuff. I'd rather have just like a nice steady income.
Yeah.
So okay, so how did you first hear about VTubing?
I was in a relationship with my now former ex, and he brought up Project Melody, and he just showed me a couple clips of her and Nux, and I'm like, oh, well, this is kind of cool. You know, I was still streaming with my face cam at the time, and I just did not get comfy at all. I hated streaming with a face cam on. I just despised every second of it. So I thought, you know, this would be actually really cool to do. And when we broke up, I just kind of was like, fuck it. I'm going to do it. And so I did.
So the ex was the catalyst and you actually becoming a VTuber. Okay.
Yeah. And then he was kind of shitting on it towards the end of our relationship too, which was really funny. So
So I'm going to just implant the idea in your head, and then once you actually want to do it, I'm going to tell you fuck off. Oh my God. Yo, if that ain't toxic, I don't know what the fuck is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I think we all have some of those toxic exes that we'd rather just not speak on. I have a couple of them.
My golf with your friends streams are just, everyone in chat calls it my yap lore streams, just because we just spill all the tea.
Oh shit.
Everyone spills tea.
Oh, on stream? Oh my God.
On stream. I am like not ashamed. I'm like, dude, I will spill everything but your name.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh, yeah, oh, I would be so pissed if somebody fucking shared my name and shit. You know, this is why I don't.
I'm still nice. I'm mad, but I'm still nice. I'm not gonna dox him.
Oh shit! Oh, that's the taboo word, dox. God damn it! Oh fuck me. Yeah, this whole streaming thing is fucking crazy. I can't even believe like VTubing is actually a thing. To be honest with you, like
yeah,
I feel like a lot of people when they were a little bit younger, like always had that dream of like wanting to be fucking isekai'd or reincarnated into an anime and shit. And now, like, you kind of have the ability to do so without actually having to die. So that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's really cool too, where you get to like kind of write your own lore and your own character, and just be like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna make you as cool as I want you to be, or as bad as I want you to be.
Yeah.
And like just kind of explore that kind of creativity. It's really cool.
Well, everybody has you know, the different arcs and phases of their VTuber as well, right? So what phase would you say that you're in, or what arc are you in right now?
Currently, I think I'm in my kind of exploring phase. So lore-wise, she kind of.
What you mean exploring?
Towards...
Hold on.
Well,
what you mean exploring phase?
Yes, and always. So being from space, Gwen is not really familiar with life on planets. She just kind of creates when she's bored, destroys them when she's bored again, and then like eats them.
Oh shit.
So being on Earth, she's just kind of like, holy shit, there's all these kinds of things. There's people and they're doing things, and this is really fucking awesome.
So,
but of course nothing good lasts forever. So
well, just based on the you know, like what you just said, you kind of sound like a hot female version of Barris the Destroyer.
Oh my God. I hate that you said that, and it's true.
I mean, come on.
I was like, damn it.
I'm just being real.
Yeah. Yeah. Damn.
I love that for you, though. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna cap. I love that for you. Oh, Jesus Christ, Gwen. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, he's purple too. Oh no. Wait.
Yeah, well, you know, I think he's a fucking cat. Is he a cat or like a sphinx?
He's a cat, yeah. He's like a sphinx cat.
Oh my God.
I should have. Oh no.
They're incorporating that Egyptian lore inside of the fucking the Japanese fucking cartoons or animes. I can't.
Yep.
Oh wow, I just disrespected the fuck out of anime. Jesus Christ.
I can't believe he called it a cartoon.
No, I'm so.
I mean, you're not technically wrong, but you know.
Yeah, they're different. They're different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. So, kind of jogging back to the, you know, VTuber generalized questions. What's been like your biggest struggle in terms of like content creation, or in your content creation journey?
I think finding some genuine friends.
Okay.
I think it's really easy to fall into a trap where people are just kind of like using you.
Yes.
For like, I mean, I got rid of my self-promo channel on my Discord for that reason. I had like a few people who were only in my Discord just to use my self-promo channel. Yeah. And were not like a part of the community at all. So I felt like, yeah, no, I'm not. So I try to be active in as many Discord as I can, but my job's so demanding, I forget I'm in like half of them.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, you obviously, you're great. Arrow's awesome.
Yes.
There's been a couple other people that have been like super genuine, sincere, and great and supportive. So I think that's been a really great save. But I think in general, there's a lot of people that are driven by numbers and clout, and that just kind of, meh. That's the kind of part of it that I just don't really like. A part of this community is they're all just kind of driven with numbers.
Yeah, I will be the first one to attest to that. I have had to break a lot of connections, if you will, or mutual connections with people, just based on the fact that I knew 100% they were clout fishing. Like, I don't fucking get down with that. If you wanna be upfront and be like, yo, like, can you help me out? Like, get my 100%, I will, but don't fucking try to front and like act like a friend, you know. Just to try to fucking do that. But also, shout out to the bubble, by the way. You mentioned Arrow. Fucking bubble bottom. Always call me a bottom.
I have to.
Fucking can't stand her ass sometimes, I swear to God.
I love her.
I think we all do.
I love her.
Anybody who knows her fucking loves her as well. But you know what? This ain't about Arrow. This is about you. We love you as well. Shit. Oh my God. Do you have any advice for anybody who's really like just starting out in this community?
Don't focus too much on the model. I think that it's really easy to want to get like the flashy model right off the bat. Yep. But I had like a kind of shitty ass model to begin with.
Same.
And I just mainly got it just to see if it was for me. You know, like I didn't really know if VTubing was going to be my shit. So I wasn't going to spend hundreds of dollars on a model.
Yeah.
So I think there's plenty of like pre-made ones even on Etsy. They're like $10, $20. I mean, they're really good quality. Just do it, grab one, and just get the basics down of like streaming with a VTuber model, and then just like see if it's for you. And if it is, then you can start thinking about, saving up money, look at the prices for things, and then do your research into who's actually doing your model, so you
Yeah.
don't end up like me with a really shitty person. So.
Oh shit. What, your previous model maker? Or? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Spill the
I gave him
tea.
like a bunch of references, and he gave me a sketch only and then the finished product, and I'm like, okay, can I make a couple like suggestions or changes? And he basically flat out was like, well, that's a little change, so you can forget that, that's not important. And I'm like, okay, um all right.
fucking excuse me?
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like a
Yeah.
fucking dickhead. Not gonna lie.
And then he like DM'd me, I think like 3 months later, asking if I had any more work for him, and I'm like, no, no, I don't.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, I got
Mhm.
kind of a funny story about the model since we're on that topic.
Mhm.
When I first started, I went through this website. I'm not gonna tell you the website name. It's just it's like a website where you hire like freelancers and shit. And it's not Fiverr.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And I, had like a set budget that I was putting aside or like allocating towards fucking get the model done and shit. And I had picked this one fucking creator or whatever because it looked like their art was like really nice. And
Mhm.
we went back and forth for like 5 days, and he sent me like this weird like I don't even know what the fuck he was in, like this weird ass like commander, like assault commander, like fucking model with like a fucking
What the hell?
helmet, and yeah, and like a fucking machine gun on his back, and he looked like I don't even like fucking like a GI Joe, bro. And I'm like, this is not even fucking close to what I want. Like, you need to change the hair up, this, and that. And then, like, every time he would come back, it would be the same fucking model with just, like, such
Oh my god.
minor fucking tweaks. I'm like, bro, do you even
No.
do art, bro? What the fuck are you doing?
Ugh. I had an artist do that with a piece that I commissioned, and I'm like, it was with my gender bent one, and I just think they just weren't comfortable drawing like male characters. So I'm like, you know what? It's okay. But like, it was like, okay, can you add a little more muscle here? Okay, how about this? Like, a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And so I'm like, okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But like, it's just like, yeah, I got it back, and I had to like send it to my friend. I'm like, did anything change, or am I just blind? He's like, no, nothing changed. Nothing changed at all.
Oh my god, yeah, people are just fucked. People are just fucked. That's why kind of like you said, you gotta do your research on who's actually fucking doing your shit.
And if you want to change something, just change it. It's yours. You're gonna have to deal with it.
Yep.
So speak up.
Make sure you fucking quote inside of the work scope like X amount of revisions and shit. Otherwise, they will
Yep.
fuck you on that. Like my artist that
Yes.
I'm working with right now, it's unlimited revisions and shit. And I know they're getting sick of me.
That's
Shout
nice.
shout out to Aru, by the way. I appreciate you. Oh my god, there's been like 27 revisions on
Oh my.
the fucking spicy Fansley model that I'm working on right now. It's fucking insane.
I got it. I got it. I mean, you want to be accurate, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Accuracy is a must in this community, right? Because I don't want to be.
Especially for a Fansley model.
Ooh. Jesus Christ, you're right though. You're fucking right.
Damn right, I'm right.
Oh my God, Gwen. What let's see. Okay, so do you like to create like clips of your content, or like how do you like
Yeah.
go about spreading your content? Give us a little a little insight on that.
So generally, what I do is if people aren't clipping too much during my stream, which they generally don't, they're either in the background or they're too busy chatting to clip things. I'll go through, one, to get used to my own voice, and two, to kind of clip content for the TikTok. And then I'll do like longer, kind of 20 to 30, sometimes 40 edits of like a playthrough of a game, for the YouTube.
Yeah.
And then other than that, it's just like clips, TikTok content, YouTube shorts, things like that. I don't have an editor, it's just me. So my content's kind of sporadic. I'll go through periods where it's boom, 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 and then nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I feel bad. I have to tell them, like, guys, I'm so sorry.
You shouldn't feel bad. You know, everybody has a life outside of the whole VTubing thing and shit. And, you know, you're definitely no exception. I'm no exception. So the fact that we work so fucking much so often, it's tough. It's fucking tough to stay consistent sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I know.
Yeah. It's draining sometimes.
Oh, it is. It is. What now? Do you consider like the whole VTubing thing draining or?
Not really. Not while I'm doing it. It's mainly just like trying to get content afterwards, where it's like, okay, do I want to just make this clip, split it in half, put it on TikTok that way, or do I want to make like an actual TikTok edit of the content? Like, I did one recently where my cat would like, I was trying to get my cat to kill a bug, and she like refused to. I turned that shit into like a full-on like TikTok edit for that. I could have just posted it, but I'm like, no, this is hilarious. It took me like fucking an hour and a half. I'm like, I'm so fucking slow. But it was worth it. It was hilarious. So
fucking A. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? I'm to a point right now where, you know, I have an editor and I have a couple of people who do like my animations and shit like that, but I'm actually having my little bro like learn the whole editing thing and shit because I want to really kind of streamline like the content. And obviously, you know, streaming is like cool and shit, but like I feel like if you have a multitude of content out there, it definitely helps expand your presence on the internet.
Absolutely.
That's fucking huge.
Yeah, because not everyone's going to be there to watch your streams too.
Of course.
So I think making it in different formats too is really important to reach like a audience.
Absolutely, absolutely. I love my dog, and he's scratching. Bubs.
The little baby.
Oh yeah, he's a little shit. He's coughing. I think he's got a hairball. You got a hairball? Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, Gwen.
Yes.
We made it through the basic vanilla VTuber questions.
Yay! I'm normal.
Yes, you are. Well, I mean, what's normal?
For now.
What's normal really though? Is anybody truly normal?
No.
No.
We're all special in our own ways.
Yep. I agree. I saw this in my server the other day, and I think this is pretty fucking accurate. And I might catch some flack for this, but I really don't give a fuck. I feel like living in the United States since like 1996, and you're a rat, so I'm assuming you were born right around that.
Yep. 96, baby.
Yeah, my brother and sister were born in 96, so that's the only reason I know that. But I feel like the introduction of like GMOs inside of our fucking food in like the mid 90s and shit has fucked the people of that generation and everybody moving forward up. So I do think that everybody is slightly on the spectrum just a little bit.
Honestly, yeah. And it also is a thing that more people are getting diagnosed too. And now they've kind of like put ADHD and like they kind of blended ADD and ADHD together as one. Yeah. And then they added that to the autism spectrum. So it's like, okay, so now we're all kind of on the spectrum. We're just one big family. It's okay. We've all just got our little quirks.
Jesus Christ. I love it. Oh. All right, we have made it through the first set of questions. Now, ding, 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 ding. We're going to the rapid fire round. Are you ready for the fucking rapid fire round? Oh,
yes, I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to say a word. And basically, when I say this word, just know that it means favorite, right? So I'll say, like, you know, favorite color, you know? And I want you to just... Hey, I didn't say start yet. But you're just going to fucking fire them off, all right? You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right, great. Oh, my God. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Favorite color?
Purple.
Anime.
Fruits basket.
Snack.
String cheese.
Dish.
Oh God, I have so many. I'm a foodie. This is terrible. Pho.
Time of year.
Winter.
Vacation spot.
Jamaica.
Month.
September.
Position.
Cowgirl.
Oh, what did you say? Oh God.
Nothing.
Oh God. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, people? Got him. Let's go. That is the rapid fire round. I like to break the ice with that one just to see where everybody stands and shit. Because you'll get people who are like, oh, what? And then you'll get people like you or like fucking Astrid. I was interviewing Astrid the other day, and I was like, oh, position. She's like 69. Wait, I was like, oh.
I was like gonna say it. My brain was like, wait, this one or that one. Pick one. I was like, I don't know this one.
God damn. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you asked.
Hey, yo, hey, you know, it don't hurt to ask, right? I would rather ask for forgiveness. You know what I mean? Like, God.
You know what?
So, oh well, we have moved on from the rapid fire round. It was a good one. It was a good, quick rapid fire round. So now we'll get into the more juicy details about IRL type shit, because that's really what this podcast is about. We really want to know who you are outside of the VTuber. So, what are some goals that you wish to attain IRL in the next 5 years?
Change my job.
Oh, shit.
And I know it sounds terrible. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, you make like video games, like actual like video games at a AAA studio. That's amazing. It's awesome. Except they don't really know what the job is. They kind of just think it's majorly fun, and it's actually kind of miserable.
Oh, no.
It's a lot more job than people think. And I've had like people as a senior and as a coordinator, I had like bring people onto the team and I train them too.
Yeah.
And they get into the job and they think, oh my God, this is going to be awesome. I'm going to be like doing amazing things and it's going to have so much fun. And within like the first month, they're like, what the fuck is this? This isn't even at all what I thought. And then they leave all angry because like they expected one thing and it's completely different. So, and then it also doesn't pay very well.
No.
As much as I say it. Like my position outside of the video game industry, I should be getting about over 100K salary a year, and I'm getting like 52.
Oh my God.
What? And my company does not want it because in their words, everyone wants your job.
Wow.
It's like, yeah, it's fun. It was good experience for the past 4 years I've been here, but like I've made a lot of friends. I've been on some really cool projects. I've gotten my names in some credits, but like I've kind of hit the ceiling of where I can be at this company, and it's just time for me.
Okay, you know, that's totally understandable. That's totally understandable. Now, is that the only goal that you wish to attain in the next 5 years? You got more?
Move out on my own place.
Hey, yo.
I live with my grandparents and my mom, and I love them dearly. My grandma, typical Asian grandma, she does not ever want. I think like I had an opportunity this past summer to move out, and she like came into my room sobbing, and she's like, you can't leave me alone with your grandpa and your mom.
Oh no,
you can't leave me here. And I'm like, well, you'll be fine, okay, like it's not even that bad. And then she pulled the, oh well, I'm dying soon, and I just want to spend the rest of my years with my favorite daughter. I'm like, you're not even dying, chillax.
Oh my
But she went there, and of course it worked because I'm their only granddaughter. They have like, so yeah, they kind of have that Asian grandparent like script on me.
You know, I just assumed that like Asian grandparents like live forever, because you always see like the oldest people in the fucking world, they're like always Asian and they're like 116.
They live fucking forever.
I know.
They live forever, then they get stubborn. Okay. And sometimes you're like, I love you, but please just go away. Go to the other side of the veil. Like,
Jesus
stop it.
Christ, Gwen. This interview just got really fucking dark.
I said sometimes, okay? Like my grandma, she also has OCD, so like I don't know why, but she'll rearrange the kitchen all the time. And always in the middle of the night. And at her previous house, I'd like wake up because she'd like move things around. And like recently she was moving the mugs around and dropped one. And I like went upstairs like, what the fuck is going on? Are you okay? And she's like, I need to get you a new Starbucks mug. Because I broke it. I'm like, okay, well, putting that aside, are you okay? She's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, okay, well, why the fuck are you moving things around at 3 a.m?
Oh my God, I swear to God, that was my follow-up question. Okay, so are you sure? Are you sure she's not like possessed by a demon or something like that?
Sometimes I wonder.
Oh.
She does some really weird things.
Real.
She can't handle spice at all. Like at all.
What?
My mom made lasagna and she put like just a little bit of pepper flakes in there, and she's over at the table going I'm like, are you good? Do you need some like milk or something? My grandpa's like, this isn't even spicy. Are you fine? Are you okay? Like they're complete opposites. They argue all the fucking time.
Yeah, they
But all Asian couples do that too. So like I think old couples that just argue all the time are culture.
Well, if you've been together for fucking 50 plus years or whatever it may be,
Yeah.
I mean, you run out of things to like see eye to eye on, so you got to spice it up, so what better way to spice it up? Yeah, what
I
better way?
told them, I'm like, you guys need friends. Okay, you are with each other all the time.
Oof.
Go make friends. Please, different friends away from each other.
Oh no! Now, what if they made friends with older Asian folk and they brought them to the house? Like, do you think it would just be very inconvenient at that point?
No, it would be very like sterilized politeness. Like
What?
everyone would be on their best behavior. Like no, we don't argue at all. We're just a perfectly happily married couple, 57 years, and we never argue. Great, everything's fine. Look at our pretty house. Look at this table that I've held on for 40 years that actually can't stand on its own anymore. But you know what? Sentimental value.
Jesus. Oh.
Let me get you some hot water and lemon.
Oh.
And then they leave and it's like arguing.
Yep. Flip the switch. Go back to fucking normal.
Yep.
Yep. Oh my god. I love how like my parents are similar in that sense. Like, they don't like argue like a ton anymore. But like, whenever they're out in like public or like chilling with their friends and shit, they're always on their best behavior. And then when they get when they go back home or whatever, my dad will hit me up. Sometimes I wonder why I fucking married your mother 3 different times, bro. I'm like, hey man, listen, they say third time's a charm, but you fucked up, bro.
3 times.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. So they got married, and then they got remarried and renewed their vows, and they got divorced, and then fucking like 5 or 6 years later they got remarried. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? God
They
damn.
needed a break.
Yeah.
They needed a moment to collect themselves.
Something and figure out that the dating pool outside, when you're 45, 50 plus is absolute shit.
I told my friend recently, he was on the dating apps. I'm like, why do you do this to yourself? You go on the dating apps. Shout out Salty Shrimp Pasta. And
why you gotta name drop him like that? God damn it. Oh, Jesus.
This is the kind of friendship that we have. I throw him on all the time. He's like, I'm gonna go on the dating app. It'll be fine. And then I'm like, yeah, so you can revalidate why you're single.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I went on this new like Christian dating site. I'm like, oh, so the app's for serial killers.
Oh, Christian
And
Mingle.
he's like, oh no, it was basically Christian Mingle, but something else. And he's like, oh God, everyone has the same answers. And I'm like, what did you expect, my dude?
I just want a God-loving man who wants to settle down and have 7 kids and a lovely family.
God.
Yeah, no.
Because someone actually did that. He matched with someone, and she's like, so. He's like, ma'am, I don't stable career right now. I'm not thinking of kids. And she's like, oh, that's a shame.
Swipe right.
I'm like, who the fuck?
Or swipe left.
What?
Isn't that how it works?
I'm like, that's a hell of a question to ask someone for the first question after watching men.
Oh my god. Oh, people are fucking wild.
Your shit's crazy out there.
People are fucking
There's some days where I'm like,
wild.
man, I feel lonely. It's being single kind of fucking. And then I see that shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
does it though?
Yeah.
Does it really?
So like when I was like young, I was on like Plenty of Fish and like Tinder and like Bumble for like a month. And then after probably isn't a good story to tell on this podcast, so I won't tell it. But after meeting up with a few of them, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking done. This shit is like toxic, vile, nasty, fucking cesspool.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I kind of like had to tell. I told myself, I'm like, okay, we are no longer listening to drunk one because she makes absolutely terrible decisions. And some of these guys in the bars that she meets that she thinks are very cute in the light are very not.
Oh no.
And I had like one really bad situation where like, I met this like complete, and this was like on the most recent golf / lore yapping session on stream. And I'm like, no, this guy went complete like not like he was crazy. He started stalking me and everything. I'm like, dude, I just met you like last week.
That's
Why are you calling your mom saying we're getting married? Excuse me.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, it was intense. I have lots of these stories.
Oh no.
Not enough for this podcast, but if you ever want to hear them, just let me know.
Absolutely. I'm gonna have to
They're a trip.
poke your brain now and hear some of the fuckery. Oh
Yeah,
my.
I am the red flag billboard of this is what you should not do in a relationship. If a guy does this or a girl does this, walk the other direction because this does not end well, kind of person.
You know, what are the 12 steps to recovery? Like admitting that you have a problem is like number one.
Right?
Oh no.
Oh
So
no.
so at least you know. At least you know what's up. Good for
Oh
you.
yeah.
Holy
I'm aware.
shit.
Thankfully, they're not as bad as my brother. My brother, well,
Uh-oh.
I'd say they're actually the same in different ways, though.
Oh no. Elaborate, please.
My older brother, not my younger one, he's an angel. My older brother, he and I are like 16 months apart, so we're consistently fighting all the time.
Okay.
And I have like photos of baby Gwen like holding a fist in her hand because my brother took one of my juice boxes. Okay, like we were fighting even as infants, and it's adorable looking back now. But babies literally throwing hands is not the best thing.
No. Gotta learn young though.
But yeah, especially with him, he's super chaotic. He had a history, I say, because his current girlfriend's actually really, but they're all really crazy. I mean, like, lied their ways out of the mental hospital crazy.
Yeah.
They like they stole my shit a couple times. Like I had one girl that started going through my closet and I'm like, you know how weird this is, right? That you're like wearing my clothes and sleeping with my brother. There's a whole level of psychology I would love to dive into here. I would really rather not.
Yeah.
So can you please just return my clothes?
It sounds like some Alabama shit. Dude,
Dude, I can't tell you how many times people sing Country Roads to me because I worked on Fallout.
Oh no.
And it takes place in West Virginia. And I'm like, don't sing that song to me. Don't sing that song to me, okay? Like, don't you dare. Because I had to listen. Part of the testing is I have to listen to the in-game like radio, and that fucking song plays all the fucking time.
Oh no.
I'm like, I hate you guys. And so they do it just to piss me off. And I'm like, you guys, I don't know why I still hang out with you.
See, like at least on like GTA, there's like 20 radio stations with 30 songs in each one that run through the queue. So you could go a full day without probably hearing the same song if you just listen to them all.
I think we had like maybe 10 songs. But when you're in the same game on repeat day, yeah.
Oh, Gwen. Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh no! Gwen, your model froze! Uh-oh. No! Oh, no! No! We lost you. Hold on.
Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
Oh no, Hi, I think I lost you.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what happened. It just kind of kicked. Oh, hello.
All right,
I think we're back.
let's
Connecting.
Let's get you back in here. Oh no. Fucking
What do you mean
OBS.
disconnected?
Oh my god. This happened the last time too with fucking Dusty. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Yeah, you pay all
Gotta
this.
roll with the punches.
Yeah, you pay all this money for fucking internet service providers only for them to shit the bed. You know, also it doesn't help that it's like fucking peak hours right now, and like everybody's either like getting ready to, you know, figure out what they're gonna beat their meat to for the night, or like, you know, streaming movies and shit. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm just waiting on you to load back up. Let me pull the bad boy up.
Bro, why? Why are you like this?
Offline. Connected.
Disconnected. What the fuck? Okay, hang on. Let me re-enter the password.
Yoink.
Maybe that'll do it.
Let's see.
Oh, Chairman, are you still? Oh, yeah, she's knocked the fuck out. She's knocked out.
My doggo was like laying at the edge of the bed, just looking at me.
No.
He's like, Dad, I want the pets. I know what you want. I know what you don't want the love. You want the fucking food. I won't say the dreaded SNACKS word, because as soon as I do, he's gonna fucking perk up like a light. And that boy crazy.
My friend, my best friend, IRL, her dog does that. She has to like spell everything out because even though Peanut is stupid 90% of the time, there are very specific moments where her brain decides to work.
So my dog ended up knocking up my ex-fiance's grandma's dog. And this was a while ago. And you know, he had the dog that I gave to my parents. His name is Snoop, and then there was another baby in the litter named Peanut. And you know, you know, Pomeranians generally are like, you know, fairly small dogs. Well, Peanut looks like he was not birthed from my dog because he's like 6 times the size of him.
Jesus.
Yeah, so he's a fucking gargantuan.
Peanut's not so small.
No, he ain't no peanut. That motherfucker's like a fucking like a walnut. Or a fucking eggcorn. That's not a nut. The fuck the hell you talking about, Loom? All right, let me get you back in there nice and centered. Ah, there we go. There we got the lovely dragon back. What's up, Dragon Mommy? How you doing?
Hi.
What's good with you?
I make a joke with my chat because people they see like mommy in the tag on stream. They're like, oh, Dommy mommy, step on me. And I'm like, no.
Oh, no.
Did you fucking eat today? Oh, did you fucking shower? Did you use deodorant? Did you wash your hands? Have you eaten? Go drink something. That's not alcohol. Please, go drink water.
Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Are people like really into getting stepped on? Like, what the fuck is wrong with...
I don't know. I had someone come into stream the other day and they were like, do you need help, my queen? And I just kind of looked at the comment and I just like stayed silent for 5 seconds while I processed. And my mods were just dying. And they like were texting me like, oh, my queen this, my queen that. I'm like, I hate you guys. I don't even know what to say. I'm just no, I'm okay. Thank you though. I'm good.
Oh, well, you know, at least you were nice about it, my queen.
Oh God.
Never that. Hey, dudes, are you listening right now? All right, so are you fucking listening? Calling a lady my queen on stream is not the move. It's actually very cringe.
Not, my dude. best not to, my dude.
Fuck that. I ain't got time for that noise. Fuck all that. Oh my God. All right, Gwen. So since you obviously are not working your dream job right now, what would your dream job actually be?
If I could stay in the video game industry, get paid well, what I should be.
Yeah.
And move towards the actual like writing of game content, that would make me super happy.
Okay.
And unfortunately, particularly at this company, they kind of gatekeep the fuck out of those jobs. It's very much like a friends only kind of club.
Yeah.
So the possibility of that happening is a null. So my next step is honestly just getting paid enough money to own my own place and spend my free time doing this and traveling. So cybersecurity, baby.
There you go. So cybersecurity, traveling, and fucking doing your thug. That sounds like a legit dream job to me. Okay. What?
Listen, if I want to come see you, I gotta get money for me to do that. Okay. I can't do that on this shit.
Get money. Listen, I get enough money for the both of us. I'll fly your ass out. What you talking about?
Oh, listen, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. My leave just got renewed, okay?
They do call me Sugar Daddy Lumi. Actually, they don't. I would never fucking allow that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I was about to say, sir.
Nope, I will not do that. I will not do that. You know, it's really funny is actually I posted something the other day and just a rando fucking hopped in my shit. And it was a fucking like old 60-year-old man, and he's like, "I'm looking for sugar babies. I give you $500 a week." I'm like, bro, are you fucking out of your mind?
More like sugar baby Lumi, huh?
Oh hell, fucking no, never, never. No, those days are over. Those days are over. I remember when I was like 19, tagging like 39-year-olds and shit. I'm like, yeah.
Jesus.
Fuck no.
There was a time in an undergrad where I was legitimately so poor and struggling that I'm like, I need a sugar daddy, and I like signed up on a site. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. And I like got freaked out. And the next week I just like deleted my account. And I had like, I don't know, like 10 of them that were like in my email, like inboxing me like, hi, What exactly are you looking for from this kind of relationship? I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I want
You know?
money. I want money. That's all I
I'm
want.
like, listen, I don't know what kind of payment program. I don't know what you want from me. Goodbye. Sorry. Just like deactivate the account.
Jesus.
I'm like, this is the last time I listen to my friend.
Yeah. You know, though you're a friend, friends don't have the best advice some of the time. Actually, a lot of the time.
They thought it was hilarious.
Oh,
They're like, Gwen, that was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm like,
Oh.
I hate you so much, and this means I'm never taking your advice ever again.
Yeah, you know, it should have
Not
been
happening.
should have been a red flag to you if they weren't personally doing it themselves. But
I know. Anita, I remind you, I was poor and broke and stressed out in undergrad.
yeah, no, I feel that. You know, you should just sold drugs. Wait.
My brother's been there, done that. He would have actually killed me.
Oh shit! Oh, so okay, he was living that trapper
Oh, he was.
lifestyle.
Oh yeah, for like 6 years, he was like in and out of rehab, OD'd like 6 times, and then he finally got on the straight and narrow. Went off to the army, did his thing for like 4 years, stationed in Germany, partied a little too hard. And then like left the army.
That will happen in Germany because I know a couple like ich spreche Deutsch und mein Deutsch ist so. I know a couple people who are like fucking German and shit. Like I grew up with them. They fucking tell me stories back in fucking Germany of how they were like drinking at like 13, 14. I'm like, that's fucking weird, bro. Going to like raves and clubs and shit.
They drink a lot and they party a lot because everything's so close together. My brother's like, cool, I'm going to Berlin. I'm going here. I'm like stuck in New York in the cold in my undergrad. Miserable.
Oh no.
I'm like, I can't go anywhere, okay? I'm working 2 jobs on top of my double.
God damn. Oh, Gwen.
I'm a smart cookie, okay? My chat would tell you otherwise because I don't know what dream, but like I actually am kind of smart.
I believe it. I 100% fucking believe it. I can converse. I could have conversed with you for fucking 5 minutes and fucking picked that up. Seems very intellectual. You know. Okay, so slightly off topic fucking question, right? So you know, you said that people in your chat were like, "Step on me, mommy." So how much would it cost? how much would it cost? How much would it cost somebody to actually have you step on them?
Listen, I'm kind of a thick girl. I don't want to hurt anybody. It's a very non-answer, but I don't want to hurt anybody.
Hey, listen, you got to put a number on it. You have to put a number on it.
Oh God, I have to put a number. I don't know, like $80.
80.
Wait, what? Hold on. It depends on where you want me to step.
$80.
Stepping on the hand is like $80, but if you want me to step on something else, you got to talk. Like, where are we talking? Like your back? On your like chest? On like your? I don't. I need more details. Where are we stepping?
You let your mind wander, okay? And then what is the we won't even say the spot. You just tell me what the highest fucking expected number is for payment for something like that.
I don't know. I'm gonna say like 100 because I don't really want money for that.
100? Oh my!
I don't want to step on anybody.
You guys heard it. $100 will get you stepped on by Gwen. Jesus Christ. Oh, you fucking bad. You are so bad.
You asked me.
Listen, you gotta get, just like your job, you gotta gatekeep them services. You know what I mean?
Listen, I already have a sniff redeem, so people look at my feet. All right, they already do that.
They hit you with the Joe Biden sniff.
I'll be like chilling, and I don't even know until I look over, and my feet are like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys, how long has this been up? And they're like,
oh my!
You guys are weird. That in my chest. They'll zoom in on my chest all the. I'm like, you guys need to chill, okay? I don't need Twitch bonking me because I wasn't paying attention.
Oh no! Oh my God!
It keeps chat entertained, but it gets me closer to danger. Okay.
Yeah, you know, the VTuber community and like the viewers and everything, they're definitely a breed of their own. I can attest to that. You know, I think you remember, like, for a while I was running Ladies Night, and Ladies Night got so chaotic sometimes. Holy
it got so thirsty. I would sit in there. I would have to warn my stream whenever I'd radio. I'm like, okay, Lumi's doing late. Okay, so warning, please. I am not responsible for the behavior of these ladies in chat. Okay, this does not reflect on me. That's them.
Oh my
And
God.
if you guys just chill, okay? Get some water. Maybe just keep them in the background and don't pay too close attention to what happens in chat.
You gotta have an open mind coming into ladies' night because it did definitely get
Yeah.
fucking wild on a couple of occasions.
Oh man.
Mm.
I don't know if I could do that. Oh god.
You wouldn't have like
I don't
a
know.
dude's night where you just read like a spicy novel and just have the dudes like fawning over you?
Honestly, I might. I almost did an ASMR stream and I changed it to a cello playing stream
Okay.
that I haven't done yet. And I know Arrow is gonna love it because she explicitly told me that she would love to hear me play cello.
Oh.
And I haven't touched that thing in 8 years. No, 10 years. So I'm terrified. I'm gonna be so bad.
I'm trying to hear
But,
that shit. I'm trying to hear that shit.
You know what? I'll let you know when I do it.
You fucking better.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just psyching myself out. I used to actually really just touched it since I graduated high school. It is. I just haven't played it in 10 years. But I cut out the ASMR stream instead, and I had like almost a riot on my hands because chat was like, "We wanted it." I'm like, I didn't know. No one you wanted it. I took it away, and now they're all mad at me.
Oh yeah, you know I'm trying to break into the ASMR sphere myself.
You could do it. You have the voice for it.
Well, so here's the thing, right? Is like I always just made the assumption that like ASMR was like, oh my God, you're so good. Oh, you're doing so good. And I'm just like, yeah, I can't maintain like cadence of like my voice with that. But then like I was talking to Cloak the other day, and he's like, no, like if you just talk in a very low, subtle, seductive tone, that's still like soft-spoken ASMR. I'm like, oh, fucking for real? Okay, we might be onto something then.
I told my chat I'm too loud and chaotic for that. I'm like, I can't. I mean, I could probably for maybe an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then someone in chat would say something stupid and make me laugh, and then it would
Completely throw off the fucking vibe.
completely throw off my vibe. And I'd be like, I need 30 minutes to collect my back into the zone because now I'm gone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've hopped into a couple ASMR streams like other people doing it, and then like you'll hear them do like the
the popping.
yeah and shit like that. I'm just like, or like they'll make like the nasty ass like mouth sloshing noises. I'm just
I
like,
cannot handle those. I get so irrationally angry.
like the ear licks.
I'm like, I could not explain this to you why. Like I popped into one. She was like eating, I don't know, chips or something, and like I sat there for all of 2 seconds, and then I heard it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I gotta go. I can't do this.
Yeah.
I'm just, I don't know. Every fiber of my being is angry now,
Oh
and I
my
can't explain it to you.
God. Okay. All right. So give me some of your pet peeves.
I do not like mouth breathing. Like, not like if people just said they're just like their mouth slightly open when they're breathing. I mean like the obnoxious fuckers. They're standing there and they're like, I'm like, fucker, please close your fucking mouth. I'm not trying to 8 in the morning bus. Like, please. Like, COVID was the best part of my life when everyone started wearing masks because breath on the bus.
Yeah.
But then, like, of course, COVID itself fucking sucked. But I'm like, okay, breathers are away. I made several memes about fish with their mouths open and likened that to mouth breathers. Because I'm like, mouth breathers sit there like this, looking like this, and thinking it's perfectly normal. And I'm like, I can't stand it. It's like, your breath stinks. 2, you're in everyone else's face. 2, you just sound gross.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you look like an idiot. Like, that's my biggest pet peeve of all time. I hate mouth breathing.
Oh my God. Rightfully so. Oh my God. One of mine is fucking excessive like chomping when you're eating. Like, you ever watch like somebody do like a mukbang?
Yeah.
Oh, those fucking gross me out.
I can't really watch those for long anyway. One, because of like mouth chewy noises, and I'm no thanks.
And then just like the sloppiness of everything. It's just like all the juices, like the crab legs and like all the fucking crawfish.
Well, because like in Asian culture, slurping like a soup or noodles is considered like respectful because it shows it's like hot and yummy.
That's different.
But that's not excessive. And these people are always doing it excessively. And I'm like, okay, I need you to chill, please. Stop. That it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to. Okay, well, actually, I'm not gonna say it that way. Brain filter. But I think you know where I was going with that. But
yeah, I know exactly. You nasty.
listen, sometimes the brain takes a little bit to catch up with what the mouth's saying. Hold.
Oh.
Stop. Hold on a second.
God damn it. Gwen, you are something else.
I'm fun. See, I'm great.
You definitely are. You definitely are. This has definitely been a good segment so far, but we still got more shit to get through. Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. How long have you been VTubing, by the way?
Oh god, a year and a half ish. 2 years.
You started
2 years.
Probably right around the same time I did, yeah. Like May 23.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of
I think you and I
us-
came out at the same time, but I was just like streaming only one day a week at that point still, which has not changed until recently.
Yeah. When I first
I have
started,
been an elusive creature.
when I first started, I was doing like fucking 80 hours a month. And
Yeah, I remember.
I was like, you know what, this has got to stop. That was a big proponent in me fucking pushing for partners. Like, people don't understand. Like, yeah, it is a numbers game, but it's also like an analytical game from like an observance perspective. Because like, if you stream 80 hours a month and your CCV is like 20, right?
Yeah.
And then you cut that in half, theoretically, you should gain potentially 10 to 20 fucking CC on the CCV, right? So like when I started pushing for partner, that was a big contributing factor as to why my numbers like skyrocketed, because I cut the streams from like 80 to 40 to 20 a month, and then right when that fucking happened, it was money, fucking game over. But yeah, it seems like a lot of us, like me, you, Asta, Ambi, and Vampy. Shout out to Ambi and Vampy, by the way. They don't really stream anymore, but those are still the fucking homies. And like,
I miss them. I love you guys.
yeah, they're fucking. I chill. So this is actually our dudes' day. But they were both a little bit busy today. Yeah, we usually chill on Tuesdays and catch up, shoot the shit. Proceed to doing the degenerate shit that we always used to do together. But yeah, I feel like we all came up around the same time, but it's crazy when you look back at like everybody who's like entered and then exited in the same time frame that we're still going.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. Like, it makes me upset.
Yeah, it's a little saddening, I think also because they're like part of your circle too. That's always like extra sad.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. Okay, all right. Top 3 movies of all time.
How's Moving Castle?
Say that again. What the fuck?
How's Moving Castle?
Oh, okay.
What's the other one? I'm gonna say Kiki's Delivery Service.
Okay.
Just because it made me feel happy as a kid. And I don't really watch many movies. I watch a lot of shows. Most of them are murder shows.
Oh. Plotting on how you're gonna off your future husband and get that fucking that insurance check.
Nah. My hubby's safe. Future hubby will be safe. Don't worry. I'm talking about the people who want to steal said hubby.
Okay. Oh shit.
I don't share. I don't know if I have a third one. I'll just say Spirited Away, just because that's always a good one.
Yeah, that is a classic.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a fucking classic. Have you ever seen the movie Sin City?
I have not.
I always bring this fucking movie up because it's like an all-star cast, but the cinematics and like how it was shot is fucking gorgeous. It's like, what do they call it? Like monochromatic, where it's like black and white.
Yeah.
And then you just see like hues and tints of like red and yellow, and that's like it.
I love when they do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I had that idea for my like 3.0 lore video. I shit you not. I had that idea to make like half of it exactly like that.
That'd be fucking
And I was talking about it with salty shrimp pasta, and I'm like, it's an idea. And he's like, okay, well, you're just gonna have to communicate that with your artist. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Oh, shrimp. Oh my god.
Shrimp being shrimp. I'm like, obviously, no shit, Sherlock. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I want them to do this, but not tell them.
Out here shrimping. I only met him like once or twice in your streams, but he seems like a good ass dude.
He's hilarious. We actually like stopped talking for a couple years because he was like a complete ass. And then we reconnected recently, and he's like, "Wait, why did we stop talking?" I'm like, "Oh, bro, I got the receipts.
Oh no!
I got you." And he's like, "You kept receipts?"
Oh
Like,
no!
I didn't keep it. It's just in Facebook Messenger.
Oh, so you guys know each other like IRL?
Uh-huh.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Oh no! Oh no! Listen. You know what? No, that'd be some off-screen talk. You're not supposed to do that, Gwen.
Wait, no, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
You're not supposed to do that, shrimp. God damn it. Oh, fuck me.
He's gonna hear this and be like, "What the fuck did I do?" Nothing. Everything and nothing all at once.
I'm gonna tag him inside of the fucking video. Got to.
Yeah, sometimes he edits some of my videos, so you'll notice sometimes the shorter one changes a little bit. It's either him or me doing it. If they're generally better quality and they're funnier, he did it.
Okay.
That's like his thing. He does like long form videos.
Fuck yeah.
He's a much better YouTuber than me. Let's just say that.
I'm a fucking terrible YouTuber.
YouTube is so hard.
To be completely honest, I'm fucking terrible at like all socials but Twitter. Just full transparency here.
Well, listen, you got a lot of spicy art you put on Twitter, and you're like, boom, hey, abs, kind of sexy tagline.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
And then all us Lumisums come. Yes.
I love it. That's why, you guys only get a little bit like the IRL shit.
Just a little bit. Listen.
Sprinkle breadcrumbs in there, here and there. Oh my God. All right, this is a very subjective question. I've asked everybody this question, and everybody had to take a moment to reflect on it, except for actually Astrid. Astrid was boom. You knew exactly who she wanted to do this to. So, if you had a pass, no legalities, no legal ramifications or anything like that, to punch somebody in the face, who would it be and why?
My dad.
Oh shit. Oh.
Yeah. I don't even have to think about that.
Oh,
yeah, no.
Oh.
I have like a really, really, really terrible relationship with my dad, and all of it can culminate into one sentence, and that is that to get at my mother, he's a terrible person, made up crimes against me and charged me with them.
What?
This was like right before I started VTubing. It was like pretty recent.
Oh no. Hey, yo,
yep.
You want to slide me that Addy real quick? You don't even
listen. I can tell you all about it after, but it's just yeah, he's a terrible person. So yeah, if I could, I'd go back and punch him in the face and be like, yeah, you're a piece of shit, and I never ever want to see you.
Good on you. Good on you. Yeah, like I said, slide me that Addy so I can go roll up on this motherfucker. What they say? These younger folks, they say, I'm gonna pull up on that motherfucker and hit it with the.
Oh God! Someone came into my chat speaking like Gen Alpha or something, and I'm like, dude, are you speaking English? I don't understand a word you're saying, and I feel.
What is Gen Alpha?
I don't know. You're saying some kind of words, and I'm like, this isn't even like the Skibbity Riz kind of something new.
Oh no!
I don't know what this is. I'm like, also, if you're like Gen Alpha, you are entirely too young to be in my stream. You gotta go.
Yeah, I don't.
You gotta go, my dude.
I don't know the time frame of Gen Alpha, but yeah, nope, probably not.
They're like, this is a terrible mark, but this is like it's post Tide Pod eating.
Whoa.
So like people after they're like still really young, and I don't know.
I still can't fucking believe that was a thing. COVID fucked a really like a large majority of the population up with the stupid shit that they were doing.
COVID did something to everyone's like collective psyche, I swear.
Oh, it was definitely like fucking, in my opinion, a social experiment to see how fucking crazy they could make people go.
Honestly, I don't doubt that.
The thing for me, and like I don't give a fuck who disagrees with this or not, but I feel like COVID was also a easy means of like just weeding out like the older population, because you see a lot of the older people who would get like what they call that cabin fever, like it do like severe fucking mental damage to them, and like this is actually a really fucked up situation. But my grandma, she was in hospice for a while because she had dementia and shit, and she was like just like a huge decline or downfall in her health when she got there, because we didn't know this until my cousin, who's a doctor, looked into her files and shit and saw that they were putting her on like fucking like propofol and shit, which is the shit Michael
Bro,
Jackson
that's
did.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you know, and like so she wasn't eating, she was barely fucking up talking or like conversing with anybody. She didn't know who the fuck anybody was. And then when my cousin and the whole family as a collective were like, yo, you need to fucking stop giving her this shit. Like we are not allowing this. Like if we fucking see that you're giving her this shit, we're taking her out of here. So they stopped doing that, and her cognitive function started coming back. She started gaining weight. She started conversing with everybody. And then a week after COVID hit, she just died.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry, but it's just like I feel like that was just a huge fucking experiment to see what they could how they could fuck up the general
It sucks.
population.
It definitely sucks. My ex-boyfriend, his family, partly why we broke up is because his family gave me COVID, and I have asthma, mind you. So
Same.
I actually could kill me, and I very nearly did almost die. And to this day, my lungs have like I have like a permanent cough.
Yep.
And I hate it because like I'll hear my old stream be loud and crazy and awesome, have the slightest of coughs, and now I don't know, I breathe too hard. Hang on, guys, I'm not sick, I swear. I just have weak lungs.
Did you you know what, that's a little too, we're not gonna get into your medical history. You know, I think that's like a HIPAA violation or something, so we're not gonna do that.
I did not go to the hospital and go on a ventilator. I don't, you know those the spray cans of oxygen like that mountain climbers use at like those drugstores? I just use that.
I thought you were gonna say like gouty gas.
What?
Yeah, I was on the
I
had the Rona and I was fucking huffing the duster and the galaxy gas.
I had my emergency inhaler and like canned oxygen. I was like, you know what? I'm making do.
There you go.
I feel like death, but I'm alive.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I also have asthma, but I played soccer for 15 years. I boxed for like almost 5 years, and I played hockey for like 5-6 years. And like it was like I kind of grew out of it, but like I always have that albuterol just fucking chilling.
Yeah.
Just in case, you know.
Yeah. I used to lifeguard in the Army. Like I wasn't active duty, but I lifeguarded for the Army, which is like normal lifeguarding. And I didn't have a problem. And I used to swim like 3 miles a week and like no problem. And now I'm like, man, I gotta get into it. I'm getting a little too squishy.
Yeah.
I know guys like, but these curves are getting a little too curved.
Jesus.
I gotta get back into the gym.
Oh no! Oh my God! I tell you what, I'm the worst fucking swimmer. I wouldn't even say I'm a swimmer because I can barely fucking swim. So swim.
It's okay. I could teach you. I could teach you.
Yeah, I don't know. I have, what is that? Thalassophobia. Like I fucking hate deep water.
Oh, okay. Deep water. Well, we can do it the shallow one. Don't worry.
Yeah. When we
if I can teach grown ass men in the Army how to know swim, I got you.
Let's
Which
go.
happens more often than you think.
I don't know. When I was in high school, there was one other person who was not allowed to go in the deep end because, you know, they didn't want us to fucking drown, and he only had three fingers on each hand.
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah. There's definitely that. God damn it. Okay, all right. This is also another question I've been asking the past couple people. And I gotta ask you this. All right. Gwen, sweet Gwen.
Yes.
Do you believe in aliens or the paranormal? And if so, explain why.
Yes. Mainly the paranormal because I've experienced it.
Okay.
Like aliens, I believe there's always a possibility. I don't think in the billions and trillions and all of the gillions planets and universes and we're the only sentient life forms. I think there's always like a possibility that something else is out there. I think it's totally possible. We don't know everything.
Yep.
And we never will know everything. So
yep.
I think it's totally possible. And then paranormal, I've dealt with enough. I lived in like a haunted house.
Oh,
it was like 200 years old.
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
I want to tell me some stories now. I gotta hear this.
It was fun.
Fuck.
So like there was one time where it was so old. It's like a 200-year-old house back when people used to like bury their family members in their backyard, kind of old. And when my mom had knee surgery, ramp built in the backyard and they accidentally dug up bones. And that's when everything started. So I'm like, damn it.
No.
we did this to ourselves. So we're like
Fuck.
in the living room, we're minding our business, and we hear like the faucet turn on, like completely. And it's not like a little drip; it's like a full blast. Faucet in the stove is on, and so like we go over into the kitchen. We're like, "What's going on?" And like the handle's turned on, so it's not even just like water's running. It's like the handle has been turned. And as we're leaving, there's like a clink, like when marbles clink together.
Yeah.
It sounded like that, and then something broke, and we look, and it looked like someone had shot like a pellet into our glass bottle of like olive oil, and it was like all.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, what? That just doesn't just happen.
Oh.
Among other things, like I had an attic door in my bedroom, like an actual door.
No.
Like the handle would turn and open, like all the time.
Attics are creepy as fuck.
Almost always when I was changing, which is very rude. But like, I would be changing, and the door would like, I'd heard the handle turn and open. I'm like, excuse the fuck out of you. Like,
yeah, what the fuck?
This is not okay.
I did not
My friend was
consent
like,
to
who
this.
knows? Maybe the ghost just has really bad timing.
I don't know if it's timing.
My friend was like, maybe he just has really bad timing, and he's like, oh, I'm like, well, it's like every time.
Jesus Christ. Fucking perverted ass ghost. Fucking pervs.
Perverted ass ghost, man.
Jesus Christ. You gotta love that though, right? Actually, no, you don't. You don't have to love that. That's
it
fucked up.
I mean, it made it funny. The first couple times it happened, I was fucking terrified. But after that, I'm like, excuse me, could you at least knock first? Like, this isn't your bedroom anymore.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, you learn to adapt, but
yeah.
it was fun.
It was fun? It was fun? What do you mean it was fun?
It was fun.
Oh my God.
What, you wouldn't want to live in a house like that?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you flat the fuck out. I have multiple experiences with the paranormal, and they're never fun. It's always them trying to fuck with me, and then me just looking at them and be like, "Yo, hey, go fuck yourself. You ain't gonna fucking get me." You know. So like probably every like 2 or 3 months, I'll fucking go around the crib and I'll sage that motherfucker out. You know. I'm like, and
that's smart.
And then
that's smart.
I sleep with the fucking silver like right above my fucking bed because I ain't dealing with that bullshit. You know, but like, if they could take a physical form, I'll be like, all right, bitch, we're boxing, bro. I'm about to fuck you up. Like, I'll not play that shit.
We're up.
Yeah, for real, punk ass. You know. And as I'm saying this, they're probably listening, like, all right, we got you, motherfucker. Wait till tonight, we're fucking you up. You know. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Don't do it, ghosties. Leave my Lumi alone.
Yeah. I have to call the fucking dragon mommy over here and fuck you up, bro. Show motherfuckers.
Listen, I got some Chinese magic ancestors. I got you.
Talismans and shit. Oh, sheesh. Send me some of them. I ask you to send me a talisman, but you better not send me a fucking cursed one. Because I can't read Chinese. Fuck around and invite the whole,
dude,
whole spirit realm in here.
I can't write my name in Chinese. Puzzle. No. I'm like, my name in English is complicated. Okay, and then you give me a complicated Chinese. I can write my family name, and that's all you should. Okay, you should be proud of me for that. I can't write the other two because like names are 3 characters. So the first one's a family name, and the other 2 is your first name. Oh. I can't write the first 2; they're just way too fucking complicated. So I have them saved on my phone, so I know what they look like, but I can't write them.
If I ever like try to speak like Chaldean or like fucking or Japanese, I don't speak Japanese at all. I'm fucking terrible. My dad's Chaldean and shit. But if I ever try to speak like Chaldean, he'll be like, he'll say something to me, and I'll be like, all right. and Thea, wait, and Thea, and Tiny Shoya Khubis Gahba. And he'll be like, all right, let me write this down, blah, blah, blah. And I'll say, like, what the fuck did you just say, bro? And I was like, I'm trying to say, bring me the bread, bitch.
I know enough Cantonese to like get me by in a restaurant, not enough in a conversation. And I understand way more than I speak. And my grandma's like, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. I'm like, no, it's not perfectly fine. You should be encouraging me to learn my mother tongue more and not be that grandkid where you're talking on in Cantonese. I'm just like, yeah, no, I understand replying full on in English. And I'm like, I get what you're saying, but I can't speak it back.
That's fucking hilarious.
But the plus side is I always know when someone's shit talking.
Yeah.
So, they don't know I know, but I know.
They don't, but you do. That's the fucking beauty of it. Anytime I hear somebody fucking speaking Chaldean or Arabic and like fucking running their mouth, I'm like, I'll see you outside, motherfucker. I'll see you outside, bro. Let me talk about this. That's why, we have the podcast. Let's talk about it,
Exactly.
They don't ever want to talk about it, though, when you call them out. Soft.
They're like, I didn't say anything. No, you heard it.
Soft,
no, I didn't say it.
Soft as baby shit, I swear. These motherfuckers, man. Oh, Gwen. Well, we're at about an hour and 20 minutes right now. So this is generally where we like to fucking cut it off. So just a couple more things. For anybody, and this is not just VTuber related, but for anybody in general who's going through it, who's going through any fucking suffering or just like hard times or whatever, do you have any parting words of wisdom for them?
Journal.
Okay.
I've been through a lot of shit through my life. It's like way too heavy to talk about in the podcast.
Yeah.
I got you if you ever want to ask. I'm not like bad about talking about it. I love it.
Yeah.
I think like talking about having rough times really helps with other people.
Absolutely.
And also like letting people know you've been through something. Also kind of but journaling really, I think if you don't journal, you don't find a way to get out those kind of feelings, it makes everything worse because it just kind of sits there inside and it just makes 10 times worse. So even if it's just writing it out on like a sheet of paper and then burning it because you don't want to read it, and that's cathartic. Crying, even for like no reason, if you're angry or sad, that works. Punching a pillow, please don't punch the walls. Don't hurt your hands.
Oh
please.
no.
And don't punch other people. That's illegal.
Oh fuck.
Just like find ways to like healthily kind of stress that you're feeling. That'll definitely take a load off and it'll help.
I love that. That is a fucking very, very good piece of advice for anybody going through it right now. Well, Gwen, I want you to drop your social handles one more time for everybody who has tuned in for this long.
Blue Sky and Twitter is at Gwen Valentine V. TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube is Gweneira _Valentine. GWENEIRA _Valentine.
Let's go. Gwen, this has been a fucking lovely session. They definitely learned a lot about you. But again, the first so this is what I generally like to do is and I've told everybody this, but we'll do the first session. We'll get, through basically like the basics of everything. So that way we have a baseline for who you are as a VTuber and then outside of the VTubing community. And then after like 3 months, I want to do a follow-up with you. And then just pick your fucking brain, see what you're going through, or like what you've been doing differently since the past 3 months. And then also we'll start talking about like actual different shit. We'll talk about some crazy topics.
Yeah.
So
that sounds like really fun.
It's gonna be a fucking good time. But thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy night and busy schedule to come and have this this podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, my pleasure. Well, people, it has been fun. This has been another segment of Let's Talk About It with Lumiere Grimson and obviously the lovely Gwen. So if you would, please make sure you guys follow this lovely dragon mommy. Show her all the love, and then when the segment actually drops, make sure you guys show it some love, spread the content and whatnot. Thank you all for tuning in, and you guys have an amazing rest of your night.
Shook it up in that VTuber community. I'm running shit, I got diplomatic immunity. I run my mouth and there's no getting it through to me. I'm Lumi, such a poet, I speak this shit all so beautifully. King, I'm killing it, killing shit, this ain't new to me. Such a lonely